Okay, my name is Sani Farouk, and I would say I'm the CEO of this establishment, Farsan Furniture.
Okay.
And yeah, that's why I major in furniture making and production, but generally I'm an interior designer. Yeah, I take projects of interior designing, which includes cutting designs, tiling designs, electrical works, and major basic interior designs. And
electrical works also. Electrical works.
Sometimes, yes, electrical works.
You've gone way more than furniture.
Well, that's what everything encompasses interior designing and all. And there are even aspects, some more advanced aspects of interior designs too. Don't let us go into deep.
So most of these furnitures that you do here, all this your interior design, are they sourced from Nigeria or Africa generally?
Yes. Every raw materials we get to get the finished product of everything you see here are sourced from our very own country. Yes.
Own country, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I see that.
And it's part of our vision, to see that we put Africa on the map to meet the standard of international brands and all. That's our vision here.
I love that. That's interesting. So how many people do you have here working for you?
We have well, are we talking of staff alone? Because aside staff, we have those that are learning, we have those that are doing interns, and all. So with staff, basically, we have about 7 permanent staff working with us. Yeah, and for those who are learning works, those that are doing intern, roughly around 11 students.
Wow. And I noticed something when I walked in here. I noticed you have a lot of these young kids that are also working on that, which is really cool.
Yes. I want to believe part of what facilitated the decision, especially from their parents, and also a drive from they themselves, is, I guess, the situation of our country has to channel most people to make the decision of getting a plan B. And so during holiday periods like this, you find so many of them around. Yeah, that's why you see a lot of them.
They're not stressing you.
Well, I mean, I'm not a daddy yet, but I'm already taking up the roles. But anyway, it's fun. There's the sour moments, but there are the sweet moments as well, having them around. Yeah.
This is your business. Was it self-taught or you learned under someone? Today's video is proudly sponsored by Witstart Academy. Witstart Academy helps to empower and support entrepreneurs through training, mentorship, and community development. Join Witstart today on the journey to raise the next generation of business leaders. Kindly use the link in the description box below.
Yes, I did learn from somebody. Yes, I learned from somebody around back then when I finished my secondary school. Yeah, and so I just enrolled for about roughly a year. Yes, roughly a year, and I was certified as a furniture, because I learned furniture making, but I actually advanced my knowledge in interior design personally. You understand? Yeah. So I learned it.
How many years have you been in this business?
It's 2014. That would be how many years? That's around 10 years now. That's 10 years.
When you started this business, how were you able to fund yourself?
Anyways, I would say it was tough. It was tough sourcing for funds. But I guess, are you asking my background story of how it all began?
Yeah.
Because if you're asking background story, I would say it wasn't really planned, because I remember back in school when I was in my 100 level, I was always focused on building that GP to get, as University of Ilorin will have it, that scholarship now 99k was really eye-catching. But unfortunately, I didn't meet up to that quota, so I needed to find other source of earning money. And I felt like, if I am doing this, why don't I introduce it to my classmates? And they buy the idea from little sales we call colo, to shoe racks, gradually to wardrobes. The popularity of what in fact then I hadn't even made a firm decision if this is what I was going to be taking up as who I am today. but I just felt like, okay, I needed to put money. So gradually it kept building, and I felt like, okay, I think there's more to this. I think I can build myself better than what I had than just show racks and all. I decided to go online to start checking out other furniture brands, how they do furnishings, and don't let me go there. I wouldn't say how my boss learned it, but I just learned more advanced way of learning the work, and that actually brought me out bigger and I guess better.
So are you happy with where you are like now today?
Yeah, I'm more than happy. I've got several job proposals that I've turned down several, I guess, because I know what I'm looking for, and I know. Yes, exactly. There is far more to where I am right now, and it's a long journey that I hope to get there hopefully very soon. The lifestyle.
What's your lifestyle? What are the major challenges you face when you started this business?
Number one is money. You understand?
Money, yeah.
Sourcing for funds, especially getting machineries, because the world has evolved past using normal manual tools that I learned from my boss, and I felt like I needed to meet up to that standard of making use of machines to get work more effective and efficient, and better product as well. And so that was a major challenge. And aside that, to manpower, in fact, at a point in time I was so occupied with so many works from here, students, lecturers and all, that I felt that my hands were not enough to deliver the product, and I felt it was necessary to be able to meet up to timing and all. So sourcing for manpower was a challenge, because it's not easy looking for, especially they might have the skills, but yet not all of them might be, I wouldn't use the word intellectually sound. It might sound a little bit harsh, but it comes with a lot. Even though they are skilled, you find one or two issues of maybe theft or ill manners to customers and all. But at least we are still on our way there. Still on our way there is a major challenge as well. And yes, being that I also come from our very beautiful Kwara State, Ilorin, there's been a lot of materials that I would have to travel to places like Abuja or Lagos to go and source for materials just to give the desired product of customers. So that itself is a challenge here in Ilorin. So,
but do you think you can, all those materials that are going to sold, do you think it's something that you can get by yourself and also sell to other people within?
That would be me diverting from just making furniture. That's me going into the business of, okay, I want to do importation and sales. It's a good business, but then it's a lot. It takes a lot, and I feel for now, let me just focus on this. I think I'll focus on this for now. Lagos is a stone throw away, so we can easily just move there and come back.
Do you think entrepreneurship is the key in Africa?
I think entrepreneurship is everything. And many people might not like what I would say, but there's a lot of brainwashing that people are holding on to, going to school as the only source of, or would I say the plan A source of, making it out of life. I think there needs to be reorientation and enlightenment about where money really is. And yes, education is key. I went to school, and I'm glad that I went to school. But the question is, does school really teach about how to sustain yourself in life? You can't go out and keep speaking English without having any tangible thing to, speak for yourself. You can read lots of novels, but if you can't put them to action, and you need technical skills, I guess that's what they call the psychomotor skills, as the school will teach us and all. But entrepreneur, you check, I think the first 10 or 100 people that you find at the top there, they are people who are intellectually sound and as well who have acquired the skills of entrepreneurship. Yeah, the number entrepreneur is the what did they call it? Is it the new oil? Yeah, I'll call it the new oil.
Could you share a major milestone as happened during your business so far?
Okay, I think for me, every single customer I hold I hold up there, because in fact, up to the littlest of work that anybody has given me, I still prioritize them as, as a, what's the word now? I do prioritize every work, but one of the major I would say I can think of is maybe the work I did in Abuja, because I was never expecting it. When I got a call up from one couple who just recently got married and they wanted me to take care of the whole furniture of the place, I was already considering what of the transportation and all, and they did not mind. They were just particular about my works, and they wanted me to give them what I produce, and it was sweet. The returns were sweet. Yeah,
that was more needs the sweetness.
Yeah, and that itself actually navigated me a lot to the outside world, especially a place like Abuja. There are lots of furniture making people there, and for somebody to come all the way from Ilorin, it's kind of stamped me out there that, oh no, he can be trusted, his works are good and all. Yeah, and from there I got lots of calls from Ibadan, Lagos, and some other neighboring states like that.
You really spread your tentacles.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think we should just work on our insurance, like work space, what you do, and
all right.
probably the machines that you have. Like
no wahala. That's fine. Okay. So this is a compressor machine.
Okay.
So it has multifunctions, but basically, what compressor does? It pushes out pressure to, yield whatever you want to do. So you can use it for spraying, to spray. What's it called? Whatever wood you want to use it to spray. You can use it to also. There's this what's it called, stapling machine that we use now. So you just attach it to it, and the pressure from this helps to pass through those pins, staple pins, to whatever you want to. Like this furniture piece now we use staple pins to hold the fabrics together to the wood. Okay. So this is it's a compressor machine, and this is the spraying machine, the basic spraying machine that you would find in almost every furniture, household, or painting store. So it's a spraying machine that we have here. Okay. This is the upholstery section, and that's our upholstery upholsterer. Yeah, and this is the machine he uses to, every upholstery work goes through sewing process. Yeah. Okay. And so this is the machine we use to bring out all the products. And just moving in, we have our circular machine. Circular machine is used to cut all these our MDF sheets, HDF sheets, boards and all. Okay. The product you see there, instead of using the normal manual saw that would be stressful and strenuous. Yeah. This is the whole process. We have this here, we have another one there. Basically, we use that one for wood while we use this for board, so that the power levels are different. So yeah, we have two spray machines, and there are some other machineries too. We have like the drilling machine. Okay. So as they will say, we both see side there, they say it. So while we would use the normal basic drilling screwdrivers to just pass through screws rather. It made it easy to, you can easily reverse and drill.
This is rechargeable?
Yeah, it's rechargeable. Although we have the electric too as well, but this is the manual, and we have the electric drill too as well. Where's the electric drill? We have the electric drill. So now, while this has a limit to how much force it can take, the electric drill, obviously it connects to electricity, so no matter how much force you want, it's going to drill whatever you want to drive through materials like walls now or metals. This is going to serve the function. We have our jigsaw. Now this is a jigsaw. The jigsaw serves to, if you want to cut out curves from certain maybe wood piece and board pieces. Okay. This is what functions to give you that desired output. We have our grinding. This is our grinding machine. We have the grinding machine. It comes in two different sizes. We have the big grinder. We have the little one. Now this grinding is just to smoothen wood. You see finished wood products that are very smooth and all. So we use this. Basically, there are some corners that this big one can't pass through. So we use the little ones to channel through those areas. Yeah. And we have a molding machine.
Molding?
Yes, a molding machine. So basically, we use this to carve out designs from wood edges. Sometimes it has multifunction, but basically it's used to carve out design from wood edges. Say for instance, now the edge of this wood, I want to bring out a desired design by the edge. Now it comes in different bits. You find the bits here, so where you just attach to the mouse. So you place it by the edge of this. It has a controller. You lower it, you pass it through, and it gives you the desired results that you want. And there are some other tools that are at the site that our boys are making use of. Although, this is what we have for now. And yeah, these are some of the basic tools to make use of. So this is one of our working staff here. Our head of working staff is not present at the moment. And we have some of those that are learning the works here. We have head of our upholstery section, who happens to be the guy working here right here, and our operational manager, Mr. Yusuf himself. He's the one that basically goes the runnings of the whole place that you see here. He makes sure to see that every work output comes out as the client wants it. And yeah, this is some of the few of the many we have around.
So to the young viewers who are watching us currently, who are looking at pursuing similar paths as you, what piece of advice do you have for them?
Go get the bags, especially if you are in Nigeria. I think you should focus on the bags, but then you should always be intellectually sound. I wouldn't say you shouldn't go to school in order to do so. While I was in school, I was shuffling between school and coming to work, and at least this has actually taken me places. The fact that I was able to go through school, it has pushed me to several clients that I feel without going to school, it might be a deterrent to where you intend to reach. So, but then place this as important, because only somebody with the bags is considered important in our present world now. And so I think it's important that we should make the bags, and make it legally, because I know the youths of today now.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your presence too as well.